What up, YouTube? Reezonoticz back yet again. My second video in the same day. That shows you how we do, man. And I just got out of work a little while ago. And I figured, yo, let me take this time before I go pick up my sons. Yeah, sons with an S. I got two of them. Before the chaos breaks loose here, let me make some videos, relax, do a little me time. So here we go, man. I already did a video today on TNA and their direction and the direction of the wrestling business as a whole. Now I'm gonna do a video game video, and this is basically Reason's top 5, I guess you can call them, fighting games on the Nintendo Wii. Fighting games that I believe every Wii owner should either own or at least rent and experience at least once, because they're up there with the elite of the fighting games on the Wii. And we know the Wii, the Wii is one of those systems that has come along in the history of gaming that it doesn't just have something for everyone. It has a lot of everything for everyone. You could pick a genre, and the Wii has a nice selection of titles for that genre. Survival horror, there's plenty of them. RPGs even, which was a weak point on the GameCube, there's a lot more on the Wii. Fighting games, racing games, there's more than you can count. Action adventure, platforming, puzzle games, even the category that we call non-games. Games like Endless Ocean 1 and 2 and Wild Earth African Safari and Elebits and stuff like that. The Wii has a lot of everything for everyone. That's the best way I can say it. But this is the top 5 Wii fighting games that I happen to own and I think are up there, like I said, with the elite of fighting games on the Wii. There's a lot more than what I'm about to show you, and I'll make some honorable mentions at the end of this video if I remember, if I can remember them off the top of my head. But I'm just going to go right through each one, talk a little bit about it, let you know why I believe it's a top fighting game on the Wii and why I believe you should check it out. First and foremost, well, not first and foremost, there's no particular order here, but first off is what many consider to be, by general public opinion, worldwide opinion, the best fighting game on the Nintendo Wii. And probably the best fighting game of the last generation, or the last year, I'm sorry. And that would be Super Smash Bros. Brawl, alright? This is basically a love letter to fans, a fan service smorgasbord of love to the Nintendo faithful, with every classic Nintendo character you can imagine thrown into one game for an all-out brawl in which you commence to kick the holy hell out of each other. It's awesome. I mean, you got Mario, just off the top of my head, Mario, Pikachu, Wario, Fox and Cloud, Peach, Samus, Kirby, Pokemon Trainer with all his Pokemon, Meta Knight, Kirby, Pit, man, Solid Snake from the Metal Gear series makes a guest appearance. Sonic the Hedgehog makes a guest appearance. Everything, man. Everybody you can imagine from the Nintendo universe and beyond is in this game. And you would think that makes it a cutesy little funny fighting game, but no, it's a straight up serious fighting game. Everybody has a distinct set of moves, a distinct set of attacks, and mastering them is not as easy as you would think. And, with the local multiplayer, when you play this at home with friends, man, you will never have more fun in a multiplayer game than you will with this game. This game is right up there with GoldenEye 007 on the Nintendo 64 for multiplayer madness. All right, it's just an amazing title. So much content in this game that I've had it since it launched about almost 3 years ago, I would say, or maybe even 4 years. I don't remember, but I'm still unlocking stuff. And I just read an article the other day on IGN from one of the Nintendo team editors who play games for a living, and he's still unlocking stuff. So I'll never have everything that's in this game. It's too much. But it's just a fun game, crazy level design, just frantic, chaotic fighting at its best, man. So that's why you should pick it up. That's why I think it's one of the top 5 fighting games on the Nintendo Wii. Up next is a game that I did my last video game review on. And to me, it's like Smash Brothers, by people's opinion and by general public opinion, is the best fighting game on the Wii. Now, this is my opinion. This is the best. The one I'm introducing now is the best fighting game ever made, in my opinion. All right. Mortal Kombat Armageddon, Wii Edition, okay? Now, how can I say that's the best fighting game ever made? Well, simple. I believe that Mortal Kombat is the best fighting series ever created, and I believe that Mortal Kombat Armageddon is the best Mortal Kombat ever created. You're talking about a game that features right off the bat 60 playable fighters for you to choose from, with 4 more to be unlocked, with a grand total of 64 fighters right there at your disposal. Plus a creative fighter mode that's very deep with everything, with the appearance of your fighter, with the gender, with the move list, you can even write a biography for them. So you could create even more characters. Every fighter has authentic, true-to-life martial arts styles that they use. Also a weapon-based fighting style that you could switch to. Wonderful environments, very, very well done, very well animated. All the blood and guts and gore that you would come to expect and love from Mortal Kombat. No character-specific fatalities this time. There's a creative fatality system that when it says finish him, you have a certain amount of time to input certain commands or gestures with the Wiimote and Nunchuck that let you rip their head off, smash their head, rip their arms off, hit them with the arm, take their torso off, break their leg, snap their neck, put them on the floor, decapitate them with your weapon, anything you can imagine. You could chain together just a sick, vicious array of fatalities. So, amazing. It also comes with a standalone adventure game within the game called Conquest Mode, and also a kart racer, kind of like a Diabolical Mario Kart, with the Mortal Kombat characters and blood and gore in it. Just a complete fighting gift from the fighting gods. Okay, this is the best fighting game I've ever played. And that's all needs to be said about that, man. Next up, one of the best. Well, these are all one of the best fighters on the Wii, but this is the best one that's been released in recent years. It was released last year. Actually, it was released at the beginning of this year. I'm sorry. And that is Tatsunoko vs. Capcom Ultimate All-Stars, okay? This is basically a Capcom vs. Marvel type game for the Nintendo Wii, exclusive to the Nintendo Wii. PS3 ain't getting it, Xbox 360 ain't getting it, okay? And what makes this game so great is that the Tatsunoko side of the roster is virtually unknown to the American public, so it makes it fresh. You're playing with fresh, new characters. You get to go on and discover and experience all their abilities firsthand, and not knowing what to expect, which makes it great. A tremendous online mode, fast and furious fighting, beautifully animated. What a great art style this game has. And it's a tag team type game. So every time you go into a fight, you pick two characters. So you can swap in and out, double team moves, double team combos. Just amazing, man. You got your usual favorites in there, Ryu, Ken. Not Ken, I'm sorry. Ryu, Chun-Li. You got Frank West from the Dead Rising series. You got Mega Man in there. You got Beautiful Joe from the GameCube games, all on the Capcom side, and then a whole roster of characters from the Tatsunoko side. It's just an amazing game, great controls. Definitely, you should get this, just as you should get pretty much every game I'm showing you. But up next, we have a wrestling title, which I still consider to be fighting, and that is WWE Smackdown vs. Raw 2009. Okay, I don't have 2010. If not, I probably would have showed that one. But this one is very well done for the Wii. It's a great wrestling title. All your usual matches, you know, you got tables matches, tables, ladders, and chairs, steel cage, Hell in a Cell, hardcore matches, backstage, all that stuff. You got the Road to WrestleMania story mode, which is very well done. Very well done. You got interactive entrances where you can, whereas your character's coming out, it'll give you at certain intervals, it'll give you a wide variety of gestures that you can do with the Wiimote and Nunchuck that will affect how the character comes out and interacts with the crowd, which is very well done. I mean, with Triple H, you can take the Wiimote and Nunchuck and go like that, and he gets on the ropes and he does the thing, or you could do the crotch chop and he does the DX thing. It's awesome. The motion-based controls for in the ring and fighting and all that are spot on, and there's nothing more satisfying than when if you're fighting as Triple H and it's time to finish him, you hold the A and B trigger on the Wiimote and you swing up and then bring it down and you see him just slam him with the pedigree, bro. It's nothing more satisfying than that. Great title. It's got an online mode also that works, and it has a real good emphasis on tag team wrestling, so you should check that out. Last but not least, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Smash Up. Long story short, this is Smash Brothers with the Turtles universe instead, which I, call me crazy, prefer over Smash Brothers Brawl for a number of reasons. Number one, I only care about Mario, Link, and Samus in the Nintendo universe. I really don't care about Peach or all those other characters, but in the Turtles universe, since I've been a fan since I was a jit, I care about all these characters. The fighting is more authentic, more ninja-based, more realistic, and it's made by the exact same team that does Smash Brothers Brawl. That's why it's so similar. And it's got an online mode that actually works, because Smash Brothers really is broken. But this one is flawless, and you could always find matches online. It's just great, man. Picture Smash Brothers with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, man. It's amazing. So, yeah, man, those are my top 5 fighting games on the Nintendo Wii. Once again, real quick before we go, TMNT Smash Up, WWE Smackdown vs. Raw 09, Tatsunoko vs. Capcom, Mortal Kombat Armageddon, and Smash Brothers Brawl. Check it out. God bless y'all. Comment, subscribe. You know what to do.